how you going? Welcome back to my channel, and this week I want to share with you some clothing hacks for vintage fashion. So I got about 10 that I've collected over the week that I have used and love, and I want to share them with you. They're really helpful. There are styling tips as well, how to turn a dress into a skirt, accessorizing with clip-on earrings, those sort of fashion hacks. So I will show you them this week, and let's start off with one of my favorites, which is using clip-on earrings. So you can get all sorts of clip-on earrings at the op shops and at the antique centre and vintage stores, and often a lot of people got their ears pierced these days. I don't, I'm a bit weird like that, but sometimes you can use these in multiple different ways, such as putting them on a scarf, and my favourite, putting them onto shoes. I'll show you how to. So I've got my classic brown and tan coloured shoes here, and it is very simple. Just pop them on, and voila, you have now got an awesome jazzed up shoe that could just add a bit of bling or bit of style, extra style to your outfit. I just think it's so cute. It's just so clever. Like, why haven't we thought about doing this before and doing it more often? Because it's a great way to pair colours into an outfit that maybe you need that little bit of extra element of a colour that you're not quite sure how to put into it, and you've used a handbag and scarves and things like that, and it just brings in the colours or just up styles a certain outfit. How cool is that? So that was number one, using clip-ons on shoes to jazz them up. Number two is mag pen. Mag a pin. See that there? Now this is a modern invention. It's not. I don't think they had these back in the day, they say. But I'll show what it is. If I can open it. Oh my goodness, I'm really gonna be today. How do I open this? 2 hours later. Oh, it's simple. Oh my goodness. My brain's not working today, obviously. It's already even got my hair's not prepared earlier. So basically, it's really good for antique and vintage brooches that might pierce and maybe tear or like pull a vintage outfit, because the spiky bit is maybe not spiky as much anymore, and you're just cautious that it might damage the garment. So this is a great little invention that uses magnets to put the brooch on instead. So 2 little magnets, and one magnet has a backing that looks like this, and what you do is you get the brooch end, you push it through, just make sure that's focusing, and you slide it through like that, and then it looks like that, and you just pop it back in. Oops. Pop it back in, lock it. Now it looks like this. So you got the brooch on that side, the magnet on that side, and then you get the other magnet, and so when you put it on, already got brooch on, so I'll put it on this side. What am I doing? I don't know. So gummy this morning. Oh, that's so funny. So yeah, you got the brooch, got the magnet, you just put it to your shirt and put the magnetic backing on it, and then voila, you have a brooch that hasn't been pierced through, but is being held by magnets. How cool is that? I reckon it's like the best modern invention I discovered. So it's really great if you've got a vintage garment that you don't want to get damaged or ruined, because sometimes brooches can pull, and you just simply take it out by taking the magnetic backing out, put it back on, and that is your mag a pin. shoe stretching. Now you might have a pair of high heels or a pair of leather shoes closed in like that, and they're just a wee bit small, or they're just rubbing a bit too much on the top of the toes. Now, you probably already know this, but did you know if you get your pair of shoes that are a bit too small, you get some nice thick socks, preferably wool socks, put your feet in them, put your feet in the shoes, and then use a hairdryer on a warm sort of setting, not the hot setting, the warm setting, and just go around where the bits where it needs a bit of stretching, and that is a way to stretch your shoes practically and easily. For all the lazy sewers and non-sewers out there, I say lazy because it is such a simple trick, this one, and it is hemming a skirt with hemming tape. Seriously, it is like the most time-saving, efficient thing to do if you need to hem a dress or a skirt. So the best type to use is Save a Stitch. This is great, it is iron-on and easy to apply. So this is an example I've done before with a skirt that needed quite a significant hem taken up. But also it's great as you don't have the big massive line running through your dress or skirt as well, and you don't have to blind hand stitch it as well, so you're winning already. So you literally just iron it on and press down the material, infuse the two pieces of material together, and it has a very seamless finish. That is my hack for number 4. Number 5 is for all those petticoat wearers.
Now, often when I wear a petticoat with stockings, the petticoat can become quite static and stick to your legs because of the stockings. So the best method to reduce this from occurring is spraying your stockings with hairspray. And I find that reduces the staticness of the petticoat against your stockings. There you go.
Number 6, while it's still got a dress on, excuse that it's very, very not well ironed. It's been living in a bag for a suitcase for a very long time. But number 6, I'm going to show you how to turn a dress into a skirt. Let's go. So, number 1, you've got your dress out. Now this one has a side zip. I would recommend to start off with a back zip, as those tend to work best, but I'm going to try this one out. So basically you're going to take the bodice and tuck it into the skirt. Now this one has magic straps, so I'm just going to utilize them. So you got that. You're going to tuck it into your dress. So now you're up to here. So you're up to your zip bit. Grab a safety pin. You're going to zip that up. You're going to zip that up as much as you can. Then on the waistband, where the bodice would have started, you are going to put your safety pin into here. Now I recommend to grab the little toggle on the zip and tuck that in, like bring that in as well when you go and put your safety pin on the side here. This is just going to stop the zip from going down like that. Now you've got a skirt, but it's not complete yet. What you need to do is grab a belt to cover it all up. Now, wider the belt, the better. Then, a really cute look. There you go. You wouldn't even know, but not yet done yet. So now you're going to put bodice under your petticoat. Do a bit of fiddling to get it nice and streamlined and seamless. And there you go. You've got a dress into a skirt. Number 7. we're up to is how to stop a belt from flapping. I'll show you what I mean. So you know when you put a belt on, oops, and sometimes it doesn't have one of those little, I don't know what you call it, little things there that stops the belt from flapping. I'll show you how to fix that. So you put your belt on, and often we go like that, fix it, and it doesn't look very streamlined. So let's see how we can help that. You're gonna get one of those hair ties, little invisible hair tie, and what you're gonna do is put it on the belt. You're gonna tie it around a couple of times. So make sure you pull it right through to the end of this bit. Through, voila, got it there. Oops. Then when you put the belt on, do it up. You can then go, where's that thingy? It's there. Pop it in. And look at that, nice and smooth. How cool is that? Number 8 is another use for hairspray. Hairspray does wonders. So I'm going to do sum up some great things that hairspray can do other than taming a static petticoat. It can set makeup. I don't recommend this all the time because obviously hairspray and eyes don't work well. But generally, if you give yourself a bit of a mist with your eyes closed, it tends to sort of like keep your makeup together as an alternative to setting spray. Secondly, it is really great if you need to add a bit of grip to your shoes. Voila. And waterproofing your shoes as well. Just ruining the ozone layer one spray at a time. And there you go, some more hacks with hairspray. Moving on to number 9 is an awesome hack I saw from the Sunshine Coast Pinup School. And you know these sponge rollers, sometimes the plastic gets a bit or breaks or not very convenient. Well, take that out, recycle that somehow, I don't even know. But get some old scrappy material, create a little case, and then you've got basically soft pillowcase rollers where you can just roll your hair up and tie the material as a knot. I'll do a little video of how to do this. But that's number 9.
So for my example, I grabbed a bunch of scrap material and made a little casing for the sponge roller and pushed it in there and basically created a very lazy version of how to make some pillowcase sponge rollers. But check out this awesome example from the Sunshine Coast Pinup School that has done a great example of how to upcycle these sponge rollers into something new.
Number 10, the final fashion hack I have for you today. So back in the day, I'm pretty sure in the 1940s, they used to have little material pads they put under their dresses to help absorb the sweat. Now often they were built into petticoat, like the petticoat slips apparently, but if that's not around these days, why not make your own? So I've had this crazy idea to use old shoulder pads I have found that are the cotton material and to actually like kind of put them into a dress that way and it absorbs up all your sweat. I don't know if that's smart, ingenious, or just plain weird. Let me know what you think, but it's upcycling and upstyling these shoulder pads that I've taken out of a previous garment to upstyle and reusing them to something more practical. And then you don't get sweat stains. Winning. I think it's genius. But let me know your thoughts. That's number 10 and all the fashion hacks done. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed these little hacks today. Most of them were like modern initiative, I suppose you could say. But some of them all tie into the vintage lifestyle somehow as well. I hope you enjoyed the fashion hacks. I also looked at some vintage hacks, like from what they did back in the day. Apparently, they could polish a shoe with banana peel. So, here's a banana I prepared earlier. I think it might work. Look at that. Polishing with bananas. Skin. Who knew? Anyway, enjoy your week. I'll see you next time. Bye.